And that was my underwear, sorry. So embarrassing. What is up, my Olympians? It's Vanessa Tillnerova, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if it's your first time here, welcome, welcome. So today I am very excited for this video because on my Instagram, if you're not following me, click the link below. Would love to be Insta friends with all of you. I put on my Insta story questions that they would like to know about me to get to know me a little bit better. I got a lot of responses, so thank you to everyone that sent in questions. And I'm going to answer them all for you today. But I'm not just going to be answering questions for you, but I'm going to be doing it while doing my favorite chore in the whole wide world. But literally though, I actually love to do this chore. I am going to be folding laundry. I don't know about you guys, but I actually find it very therapeutic to fold the laundry. Mitch hates folding laundry. He likes to actually wash the laundry. So he actually washes the laundry and then I fold it. So it's good teamwork effort. Anyway, I actually have a really big pile here. So I'm gonna be multitasking, but fold some laundry and answer some questions. Let's get into these questions. Okay, so the first question is actually a very, very juicy one. People wanna know, how long were you and Mitch together before you moved in? For those of you that have not seen my videos before, Mitch is my fiance. We're getting married in April, which is next month of this year. Yeah. Anyways, when we were dating, it actually moved pretty quickly. We met online on Plenty of Fish. Basically, both our profiles, we were very to the point of what we want and what we're looking for, and we were both looking for something that will last forever, essentially. So we met in November of 2016. We got together officially in December 2016, and then after that, I lived downtown Toronto, like by the lake. At the time, I was renting, and my lease was gonna be up, and I was just like, well, my lease is finishing, so I don't know what to do. And Mitch hated driving downtown. Personally, I wasn't even driving yet. Essentially, what ended up happening is we found a condo and we moved in together, and that was within 5 months of dating. A lot of people would say, whoa, 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 slow your roll, that's way too fast. Yeah, it just worked out perfectly, and look where we are today. We're getting married next month, so that just goes to show there's no real timeline on things. Everyone has their own path when it comes to love, their own journey. You know yourself best, and at the end of the day, you learn from every experience that you have. So the next question is, what's your favorite food? I love food in general, but if I could pick one thing that I never get tired of, okay, there's actually two things. So one, you have to go in person to eat it, and that is Korean barbecue. Oh my god, if you have not had Korean barbecue, you need to have Korean barbecue. It's an all-you-can-eat type restaurant, and you order, and everything's raw, and you cook it on this grill type thing. I don't know what sauce they put in this. It is delicious. Like eating it with rice and like the bean sprouts, and they have these sweet potatoes that are like crispy. Oh my god, they're so good. If you know, you know. Oh my god, I'm salivating. The second one, it's also an Asian cuisine. It's sushi. I love sushi. When it comes to takeout, I always get like a bento box that has a little bit of everything, like the tempura, the miso soup, the teriyaki, sushi rolls, and the sashimi. Like, oh my god, love that. Next question, how are you so bubbly? Good question. Honestly, I'm known as the bubbly, loud one. That's always been my personality. I think I take it from my mother. My mother was always like a social butterfly, get a conversation started. I am very approachable, and I like to make people feel as comfortable as possible. I learned from my mother that you always have to have a positive attitude no matter what the outcome is. Everything happens for a reason. I honestly really believe in that. So even if something negative happens, I do cry, I do get upset, but I do get over it, and I learn from that experience and just move forward. I think that's why I'm always just so bubbly, because I am just really thankful for everything that has happened in my life so far, and I can't wait for what's to come in the future. Any plans for kids? Okay. Yeah, if we're blessed with children, we would love to have children. It was actually kind of funny because we didn't really talk about how many until recently. I asked Mitch, how many kids do you want, by the way? Like maximum 3, right? 3 was in my head because I grew up with 3. She's like, excuse me? No, 2. It's because he has an older brother. So it's kind of like, but I found that most people, like whoever number they grew up with, they want that same number. I'm happy with 2 or 3. I just want a family that will fit in one car, like a regular car. That's why I said 3, because if you put 3 in the back, we're good. Like that's one car. But whatever number we're blessed with, I am very happy about it. And yeah, no, I'm excited for that time, whenever that time comes. Next question. If you took the time to really know me, you would know that blank. This is from my friend Angela, and she is good with questions. Like, she gets into, like, the deep questions. Oh, I don't know. I'm, like, trying to think of, like, a dark secret or something about me that no one knows unless they really, really know me well. You know what? I have an answer. If you really got to know me, the time to really know me, you would know that I trust people way too easily. I think that's a flaw that I personally have. I don't know if that's even a flaw. I kind of give people the benefit of the doubt that they're a good person. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because I know some people, they would tell me when I meet someone, they're like, be careful with this person because they are this, they are that. It is a flaw in a way because that could be considered as I am very gullible, which is sometimes the case. But that's why if I'm not sure of something now, especially now that I have a Mitch, if I'm not sure about something, I ask his opinion. Next question. What was your first job? My first job was actually at Winners, which is basically like a TJ Maxx, Marshalls, like that kind of thing. Yeah, I worked at Winners and I worked in the giftware section. Like honestly, I did not like it. I did not like the giftware department because number 1, it was always dusty. And number 2, I was like 5-foot girl and I had to lift these big mirrors and put them all back neatly and stuff. And I wanted to work in the clothing department. Honestly, after working there for, I think I worked there for 3 years, I loved working there. It was great, it was fun. In general, you kind of like float around the whole store anyway. It was a fun job and I learned a lot from it. So that was my first job. What's your funniest childhood memory? Oh my God, this is the one story I always tell people about. It's nothing like I did. It was just like a funny situation that I always tell people about. So it was actually a childhood memory with my mom. So I was a baby and wrapped up like an Eskimo, like a burrito. Like I had 10 layers of clothing on and yeah, like I could not move. So I think I was like 1, and so we went out in the snow, my dad's taking a home video, blah, 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 and I'm waddling through the snow, and then I end up falling, and I fall on my nose, because I can't catch myself, because I can't move. So I fall on my nose, on the ground, and I start crying. Like, obviously, I fell on my nose. I see my mother dying of laughter in the back, and then she comes beside me. You think she's gonna come help me? No, she's laughing. And then she helped me up, but it felt like an eternity before she picked me up, but it was literally like 5 seconds. But I tell that story to so many people all the time. It's so funny. And even when I watch the whole video, I die of laughter watching it, because even with me and my friends, when we see each other get hurt, we laugh about it. Well, I could totally see why my mom laughed at me. Like, just see this little like child waddling and then like fall down and just start crying. I didn't like hurt myself. There was snow there, so literally I didn't like cut my face or anything, but yeah, no, it was pretty funny. What is your dream job? Ooh, something that I really wanted to do but I didn't have the talent for. I want to be a figure skater, and that is simply because I did take skating lessons when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, and then I stopped because we ended up moving away from an ice skating rink and there was none near me. And honestly, I was so into figure skating, I would always love watching it on the Olympics. If I was flexible enough to touch my toes, if I was like into gymnastics and stuff, and even just like the costumes, the makeup, I would have loved being a figure skater for sure. Next question is, what are you binge watching right now? I literally have every type of streaming account there is. I have Amazon Prime, Netflix, Netflix and I have cable as well. So on television, my fiance and I literally binge watch 90 Day Fiance. We got obsessed with it a couple years ago, and we cannot miss an episode. What I am so annoyed about, if anyone else watches 90 Day Fiance, if you do, comment down below. But honestly, they have this thing called Discovery Plus, but it's for US only. Like, excuse me, what about Canada? What about the rest of the world? There's a new show called 90 Day The Single Life, past 90 Day Fiance people, where them and their partners don't work out, showing them like living their life as a single person and they're dating other people. So we're literally just trying to find it at other places and watch it. So Discovery Plus, get your show available for Canada so we can watch it and pay the monthly subscription, because honestly I don't mind to pay it. On Netflix, the shows that we did watch, like binge watch, were Orange is the New Black, Black Mirror. A new show that we did watch was The Queen's Gambit. That was so good. It's more serious, but it's really good. Something that I do watch is Dynasty on Netflix. I love reality shows, so I watched all the reality shows on Netflix, whether it was Selling Sunset, Bling Empire, any type of reality show, I will binge watch it. And on Amazon Prime, I don't know. Comment down below if you have Amazon Prime and if you watch any of those there and any recommendations, because we've only watched Borat. The only reality TV show I do not watch is The Bachelor. I know, everyone that watches The Bachelor is probably like, oh, how dare you? I loved Trish and Ryan, like the OG Bachelorette. After that, I kind of stopped watching. Next question is, how often do you go shopping? That's a funny question. When I was single, I did shop all the time. I worked downtown, and in downtown Toronto, there's this underground place called The Path. So literally in The Path, there was all these shops like Mendocino and stuff like that, and literally I would always shop there. Yeah, when I was single, I shopped a lot. Like every week I would buy something. Compared to now, I don't buy as much clothing, shoes, all that kind of stuff. Like I have really minimized that. I do go shopping from time to time, but at the same time, it's not as much as it was before. But you know, there is a time here and there when you see something that you like and you're like, I'm gonna buy this because I deserve this. I've worked hard for my money and I want to spend it on something nice. So that was all the questions that I got. Thank you guys so much for submitting these questions. It made me really think on the spot. And I actually got all my laundry done. Now I just need to do the socks. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little more. If there's any questions that you would like to ask me, ask them down below and I will answer them. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed, as I post every single Monday. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye!